Once upon a time, during the rainy season, a group of villagers was traveling through a dense, remote forest to reach a sacred shrine on a mountaintop. The group was united in their devotion. But as they trekked through the wilderness, the weather began to change. The sky turned dark, thunder roared, and lightning flashed brightly. Soon, heavy rain began to pour. The forest, already dense, became a labyrinth of slippery trails and flooded paths. The leader of the group, an elderly man with years of experience, called for everyone to take shelter under the thick canopy of a tall tree. The rain was relentless, and the group began to grow anxious. Every crack of lightning seemed to strike closer, and whispers of, "What if lightning strikes the tree?" Someone asked. The thought filled everyone with dread. The elder, sensing the panic, stepped forward and spoke in a calm yet serious voice. "I believe someone among us is destined to die today. Because of that person, we are all in danger. To save the rest of us, we must find out who it is. Each of you will step out, walk to that small clearing, and return. If the person destined to die leaves the group, the rest of us will be saved." The villagers were horrified by the elder's words. Step into the open during a storm. Walk through the rain, with lightning striking all around. It sounded like a death sentence, but their fear of staying together in danger was greater. Reluctantly, one villager volunteered to go first. Trembling with fear, he stepped into the rain. Each step felt like an eternity, but he finally reached the clearing, stood there for a moment, and hurried back to the group. To his relief, he was unharmed. One by one, each villager followed the same process. With every person who returned safely, the mood lightened, but tension built for the last remaining villager. Now, all eyes were on him. The group began to murmur and whisper. "It must be you," they said. "You're the reason we're all in danger." Their words made him feel even more isolated. The elder, losing patience, said firmly, "You must go. The group's safety depends on it." Shaking and full of dread, the man stepped into the rain. Every drop of water felt like a reminder of death. As he walked to the clearing, he thought to himself, "Maybe I am the one destined to die today. But I don't want to die, I want to live." With great hesitation, he reached the clearing and stood there, bracing himself for the worst. But nothing happened. He was alive. A wave of relief washed over him as he slowly made his way back to the group. Just as he rejoined the others, something unbelievable happened. A deafening roar of thunder shook the sky, and a blinding flash of lightning struck the tall tree where the villagers had been taking shelter. In an instant, the tree splintered, and all the villagers beneath it perished. The man stood frozen in shock, tears streaming down his face as he realized the truth. He was not the one bringing danger to the others. In fact, his presence had been protecting them all along. The moment he was sent away from the group, their fate was sealed.
This story teaches a profound lesson about perspective, judgment, and the unpredictability of life. Often we are quick to blame others for our troubles, assuming they are the cause of our hardships. Yet the very person we point fingers at may be the one protecting us or holding the key to our safety or success. Like the villagers in the story, we sometimes fail to see the bigger picture, consumed by fear, frustration, or prejudice. Life is full of uncertainties shaped by circumstances beyond our control. Instead of judging or ostracizing others, we should cultivate empathy, patience, and understanding. What may seem like a burden or threat at a first glance could turn out to be a blessing in disguise. Finally, the story reminds us to be mindful of how we treat others, especially during challenging times. Every individual plays a unique role in the journey of life, and sometimes the very people we underestimate or mistreat might be the one saving us from unseen dangers. So let us look beyond appearances, trust in the flow of life, and treat everyone with respect and compassion.